Hi Starlights, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to seeing what message Spirit has for us today. We're just gonna pull a few quick cards. At whatever time you're finding this, this is the message that is meant for you. Let's see what Spirit has to say though. Okay, so overarching theme here is the devil. It's funny because I just tried to film this a minute ago and I got it all mixed up and messed up in my head. So I'm like, I'm gonna refilm this, I'm gonna re-pull the cards and just see if the message changes at all. I didn't get that far into the message as is, but the devil was actually in this position the first time I tried to film this. And so the devil is very much the theme of this reading. It's very much the external world, the pull of the external material world, getting sucked into old ways or old habits or old beliefs or old addictions. Anything that you're trying to let go of or change. That is what the, sorry, I like have literal chills because the first time I tried to do this reading, this was here. This and this were both on the bottom of the deck. So this is very much meant to be a part of our message today too. So I'm just going to pull the devil right out here. Okay. Overall theme here is great change, really great change, a lot of rebirth happening, a lot of letting go of old habits, old beliefs, old ways of thinking, dropping dependence on the external world and looking more within at our own passions. But we need to be careful of fear holding us back. We need to be careful of getting distracted by material things or spending too much of our energy, you know, doing things that aren't really benefiting us or leading us towards our 10 of Pentacles, our dream, our passions, right? Our kingdom, our queendom, whatever. If it's not leading us down a path of the rebirth that we're trying to accomplish, then be careful. Just look at things logically. That's kind of the advice here, is like right now we're in a mode of needing to really protect our dream, needing to hold our dream in our hand, in our heart, and know that as we move forward, we're going to be so successful with the 10 of Pentacles. But there is a need here when it comes to building this home stability, family, financial, job, career, business stability. When it comes to finding your passion and merging these two things together, your passion with, right, your creativity, your creative spark, your inspiration with your happiness, home life, family, financial security, all those things. The key to that are these two things, is zooming out and keeping emotion out of it. So, right, emotion can kind of, while it's helpful, it also is really influenced by our external environment, and that's really a lot of the devil. So we need to be careful of not locking our emotions away like the Queen of Swords, but just kind of keeping them at bay and knowing that we can sit with them and ride them out, right? We can be outside observers of our emotions here. We can kind of zoom out and look at, okay, I'm feeling this way. Why am I feeling this way? What's making me feel this way? How would I like to feel instead? What could I do to make myself feel that way? And it's really becoming like almost like in a bird's eye view of yourself, of your feelings, of your emotions, so that you can not get sucked back into old ways, right? So that you can continue on with your spark, with your passion, with your fire towards success without getting kind of derailed or sucked back into the old ways. So a good example I can think of right now actually is my mom. She is currently working on quitting smoking. That is a big change for her. It is a very big mental difficulty for her. She feels like it's her versus her right now a little bit, like the side of her that wants to continue smoking and the side of her that wants to quit and wants to be victorious over this, right? She reminiscing about how some of these things that we need to change and are hard to let go of, it's because we have an emotional tie to them or a tie to the past. But this is also about an evolution of your soul and your character. And this change needs to happen for that growth to happen. But the other example with that, right, is she's making this big change right now. The devil very much represents things like addiction, getting sucked back into old habits, old ways, old patterns. And what I've been encouraging her to do is very much embody a Queen of Swords, of sitting with her emotions, not like pushing them away. I don't love that they're locked away here, but really just like being that outside observer of her thoughts, her feelings, because when you're trying to change something big in your life, your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions go rampant. They start going crazy, and it's easy to get really sucked into it. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. It's easy to get sucked in and wrapped up and to lose sight of the new beginning you're trying to create for yourself, the how to move forward with the spark you have and how to keep going until you get to the end of it, right? Dreams met, success, happiness, abundance, that's the 10 of Pentacles, right? So to do that, we really have to zoom out. We really have to be that more objective observer of ourselves. We have to almost like take a look at the monkey mind and almost get curious about it. Like what you could think of us as like having two parts of ourselves, right? We have the thinking part of us, and then we have the part that observes those thoughts, right? So we might suddenly have a thought like, ugh, I look like crap today, you know? But then there's the other part of us that says, oh, why are we talking to ourselves like that? You feel like you have two personalities. Well, the true you is the one observing those thoughts. And that is the encouragement. The big message today is to become an observer of your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, and to really move forward from a place of fire, of passion, of solar plexus confident energy. Not as much from a place that is emotionally driven, in order to achieve your goals, in order to find stability and create the change and the transformation that you are looking to achieve. What an interesting message. So if you've come across this video today and you're looking to make a change, I think a lot of us are. I think most of us are being called to make a change right now, to let go of a lot of old crap. We're in the cold moon, the last full moon of 2022. And so this is the time. This is the time to be shedding, to let go of anything that's holding you back, to really get objective on it, to really sit with it and just accept where you're at and just try to zoom out from it and come from a place of what makes me happy, what sets my soul on fire, what gets me excited, right? And when you lead from that place, it will lead you towards your entire transformation, an entire transformation of not only yourself, but your life, your security, your feelings in life. But it's very much these contrasts, right? Of leaning into this energy and not so much this one, but embracing this change and this rebirth that's happening, because it's going to lead you somewhere so much better than you are currently. So that is our big message today from Spirit. Thank you so much for watching, Starlights. If you're after a private reading with me, you can check out the description box down below with my Etsy store. You can book a reading with me there. I've got my 30% off Christmas sale until the 25th. But I hope everybody has an awesome day. Make the changes. Don't get held back. Get objective. Figure out what you want and go after it. You got this. We all got this. Take care, everybody.